Alright guys, here they are. 105 sports jerseys. I threw in 5 extra just because there could be blemishes or extras or something in there. So I want to make sure I have at least 100 pictures. You have to have pictures before you do the postings, right? So I'm going to get these posted up. We're going to do a timestamp real quick. It is 10:25 on November 24th. And hopefully this takes less than an hour to do. And then we'll get to the postings and see how long that takes. Okay, as I was getting pictures, I realized I'm going to need to get at least 300 pictures to get 100 pictures. So keep that in mind. Because with tops, jerseys, t-shirts, stuff like that, you actually got to get the front, the back, and you got to get the tags. And if there's any damage like this jersey has right there, as you can see that, you got to get the damage too, and you got to show that, because just because it has damage doesn't mean it doesn't have value. This particular jersey should do about 60 bucks with the tags. But in this condition, maybe 40, maybe 30. I'll take either way because I paid less than $1. But anyways, let's see how long this takes. So it took me an hour and 24 minutes. It's now 11:49. I started at 10:25. Not too bad overall. I did have a couple of little stoppages. Had to go to the bathroom, get drinks, stuff like that. My arms hurt a little bit from up and down here, but now's the time to post. I'll make a timestamp right before I start where I can give you a good idea of how long it takes. This took a little longer than I wanted it to, believe me, but we got it done, and let's start posting. Alright, it's now 12:28 p.m. Let's get going. It's going to take me a minute or two to get where I'm going, get me a drink, and start posting. I'm gonna need to, take a little break here and there, but I'm gonna try to focus, go hard at it for 3 hours. And I think I can knock it out. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but let's do a poll question. How long do you think this will take? And on top of that, how much battery life do you think it'll use? Stupid stats, but I don't know. It's a fun little game there. And don't cheat. Don't watch the end of the video. Actually, comment right now. I'm gonna try to put the poll up. Hopefully I can get that to work. And let's do this. All right, guys. It is now 6:01 p.m. This has been crazy, and I don't think I'll be doing this again for a long time. I went pretty hard. I did have a few delays. I didn't actually start till 1. I don't remember the exact time. I think it was 12:30 or something when I started. So let's just call it 5.5 hours. I had to do some other work here and there too, but I went really, really hard overall, and my hands hurt. I'm going crazy. That took me a long time to list 100 items in one sitting. About listing how many items you can list in a day. I don't think I could do more than 100 anymore. There was a time I went 150 plus one time. I can't remember, but it was sports cards. Sports cards, if you know sports cards, are much easier. And there's nothing easy about it, but it's simpler when you're listing all the same items. I listed jerseys and t-shirts for the most part, mostly all jerseys, and it got very repetitive. You did have to look up some of them, so that took some time too. And then I had a few other little offers here and there and things like that. But honestly, I didn't even get a sale out of it. Not yet, but hopefully I will. By the time I post this video, I'll tell you if anything sold. So earlier I actually forgot to show y'all how many items I actually had listed to prove how many I posted. It's not like I'm going to lie to you or anything, but I actually still have it up, thank God. So I was at 2,262 items. So what I'm about to do is refresh it and prove to you that I posted 100 items. Voila! Here it comes, drum roll, 2,362, 100 items posted. How many people can do that in a day? How many people have the patience to do that? Not me. I have a short attention span, but somehow I got it done just to prove a point that you can do it. So technically, if you really were desperate and you got the stuff to post, you could post 300 in a day. I mean, it took me 5.5 hours with a little bit of other things I was doing, but you could go really, really hard if you had to, and you could post 300 items in a day. Now, eBay is going to be a little bit harder, obviously, because they ask for a few more items and things you got to list. But Mercari is not the easiest to list on. It's easy, but it still takes time. There's a lot of typing. I mean, I can't believe my phone still works, and I did it all on my phone. I almost killed my battery. I got it down to 26%. But anyways, that proves that anybody can do this. Alright guys, what you just watched actually happened about 3 weeks ago. I meant to post it earlier, but I got some delays and things like that. Making videos ain't easy when you're trying to make money. It actually gets in the way, but I do like doing it. It's just sometimes I can't make the time to do it. So anyways, like I said, this took about 5 hours to post all this stuff. I really think I could do a lot better. I think I could get it in the 4-hour range. I did have a lot of distractions and things on my mind, a lot of sales, potential sales going on. So it really slowed me down, and my OCD was getting the best of me that day. So it was really, really hard, especially the last 20 was difficult. I had to push myself to do it because it was so repetitive, I got tired of doing it. So anyways, I'm going to try this again eventually. Maybe I'll go for 150, and I'll probably try to do it in less than 5 hours. And so like I said, it's been 3 weeks. So let me show you what actually sold in that time. I think I sold like 10 items out of that. Remember, everything I posted, I paid less than $1 for. So everything is awesome profit. Check out what I sold. Okay, I actually sold 11 items in the 3 weeks out of this particular batch that I posted. So remember, everything is basically pure profit. All it was is time, equity, and sweat and tears of my brain. So anyways, here's a Vinny Testaverde jersey I sold for $22, New York Jets. We got wrong way. We got a Texas A&M jersey, a kid's jersey, a youth jersey that I sold for $22. I got a really nice sale right there. He said obscure player. Obscure players always sell more because they didn't make as many of them. And you always have a fan of that particular player, and they're going to always be looking for jerseys of them. Here's a Mike McKenzie, New Orleans Saints, $47. Remember, I paid less than $1 for it. Pure profit. Here's a St. Louis Blues jersey, hockey jersey, sold for $32. Hopefully y'all can see all this. Here's a Texas Tech polo. I sold for $18. Here is a Colorado Avalanche jersey, hockey jersey, that is sold for $28. And a Texas Longhorns youth jersey that I sold for $15. I really don't like to do anything under $15. I'll do $12, especially when I didn't pay anything for it. But when you only paid $1 or less, I think it was 55 cents, like I said, you cannot go wrong. Here's an Ohio State hockey team. Here's a youth jersey too, and it sold it for $30. Brad Johnson, I was lucky to get 16 for it. Very, very hard jersey to sell from the Redskins. Dallas Stars, $26, hockey jersey. San Antonio Missions, Adam Jones. These are giveaway jerseys. I have so many different ones from the minor league teams here in Texas. This one I got $32 for. It was basically free. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please share it. Leave a comment. Tell me what kind of profits you're getting. How long will it take you to list 1,000 or 100 items? Excuse me. I ain't going for no 1,000. I think the most a person could do in a day is 400 to 500. But their mind would blow up probably. So 300 is probably the realistic. And even then, you're going to be so burned out, you're not going to want to post for another week. So anyways, like I said, see y'all later and peace.